Modern cars may be faster and more advanced, but they've lost something special. Why did car manufacturers kill off some of the coolest car features? Patrick's Garage. Grab your snack, welcome back. Vent, windows, triangle, front bench seats, pop-up headlights, manual window cranks, outside chrome door handles, chromed bumpers. Were they really that bad? Or should they make a comeback? Let's find out. Today cars focus on efficiency and safety, aerodynamic, better gas mileage, and they want to capture by this data, especially on papers. So, let's talk in what was a really great subject for nostalgia in old cars. What we think about analog dials and these actual buttons rather than like they want to put in each car right now, this digital screen and these sensitive screens, how I can driving around and I want to switch turn off, turn on something on this digital screen. You can't take glance to this screen from the road. You don't want to continue drive car. This will not so safety like with old cars. I'm not talking only about speed, but about these actual buttons when we want to switch something, turn radio, even maybe radio. Simple knobs were better. Yes, if we're talking about exterior, these pop-up headlights, you remember they were in Ferraris, Mazdas, and why they decided to avoid of these pop-up headlights. Probably, and this was proved, this is for pedestrian safety. Why? With this plastic glass of headlights, always now in modern cars, this faded away, and even today, with these plastic glasses, we want to replace these headlights, polishing them. But in olden days, they were made out of actual glass, and they want to avoid of these beautiful headlights which can be open when it need. Yes, only when you're driving around this car they will be open. You want to turn on main beam. Yes, but what we can do with these now plastic glasses, our headlamps? They will fade it away, especially if you're parking under the sun. Yes, during the trip you want to use them, but on the parking lots they can be closed and they will not fade it away, even if it was made of plastic. Let's admit, car design can't be dangerous. Dangerous can be bunkers behind the wheel. Even if we're thinking about safety, they decided to avoid of these chromed, beautiful door handles with knob. Yes, they will protrude. This handle protrudes from the shape of the body, aerodynamic. Yes, we want our cars will be safe gas mileage and they so safety without these door handles which protrudes. But they were more convenient and you don't want to kill anybody by this handle if you're really great driver. Thing is that a lot of drivers, they don't know how to driving around, but yes, they're paying taxes and they paying money and they allowing them to driving around, so we can't blame these door handles or any elements of design car which can be not so safety like aerodynamic of modern cars. This is just hypocrisy, I think. Probably what I prefer, and probably you want to agree with me about these triangular windows, side windows, passenger side, driver side, these triangular windows. Yes, why they decided to avoid them? Yes, these hinges and additional parts require, but probably this also will be hypocrisy that they say, oh, we want to fight this horrible addiction, smokers, they will smoking and throwing away their cigars through these windows. This just baloney that they avoid these triangular windows. You can't make ventilation by only side windows. This will be noisy. You want to turn on AC. Yes, sure. These triangular windows can compensate this ventilation. Yes, by AC it will be. AC can achieve more better ventilation. But you want to pay additional money. If they will say, oh, this is additional spare parts for triangular windows. No, this is just baloney. This is hypocrisy. AC system, air conditioner and maintenance, this more expensive. Aerodynamic, yes. When you lift down the these big side windows, yes, it will be noisy, but triangular windows, they compensate this ventilation which require for car interior. But AC conditioner, additional problems, microbes inside, filters you want to change, you want to maintain, and all bunch of royal pain in the butt which you can't produce this work. You can do this work by own hands. Yes, you want to go and pay additional money. Chromed bumpers, weight concerns, yes, and these bumpers looks like killers. Yes, they big, they chromed, but again, bunkers behind the wheel, this will be more dangerous. Let's agree. Bumpers, we can't blame bumpers. Aerodynamic, yes. Car will move faster. This, please trust me. When car goes more faster, this really more dangerous rather than old car drives not so fast with these chromed bumpers and all these beautiful features like was present in olden days. These triangular windows was really great. Do you miss the front bench? Yes, bucket shape, these separate seats, they can be more comfortable in the curves, yes, but bench looks better, I think. Yes, then this problem with airbags, this should be present. And these retractors, for seat belts, where they going to install these retractors for the passenger, which middle of this bench for 3 passengers, this bench can be used. Recently I've noticed my neighbor closed this gap on the top of the side window. And why it was done, duct tape, this was attached to this gap. He was not able to lift, to rolling his side window. No, probably something was broken. Yes, this cranking windows mechanically, there is no problems. Probably with electronic, maybe wires broken, and a lot of crap can happen with this electronic. And we can admit that modern cars stuffed with electronics. They especially stuffed with these things. These things we can't repair by our hands, and you want to go to dealer, to mechanics, they want to continue to milk you off, and they rip you off. When you buy this car, you pay additional money for all this stuff. stuff, which car was stuffed in the factory, and how to maintain this stuff. Yes, a lot of laws which restricted car manufacturers. This competition, aerodynamics require they want their car will be more efficiently, better gas mileage, they want to attract customers, they want to attract buyers, and yes, they want create this car more safer, this design better. And I think even today a lot of cars they designed, they use nostalgia feels for customer which prefer old design. Also about they want to get additional money, they want to use the feelings of people and all about the money. So strange that they're afraid the door handles, triangular windows, chromed bumpers. This is not can be so harmful rather than idiots behind the wheel. Yes, anti-pollution, I can agree that this, this complex stuff in the car can be explained by anti-pollution and another regulations. I'll catch you in the next one on Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific Time. Thanks for your support. Which of these features you miss the most? Comment below. If you could bring back just only one car feature, what it would be?